Hello, this is Alessandrina with Dexter and Alessandrina. And today I'm going to talk about affirmations and how to essentially harness the power of affirmations to help you transform yourself, your relationships, and your life. So maybe you've already used affirmations and maybe they've worked for you, meaning you've been able to harness their power. Or maybe you've used affirmations and they haven't really worked for you. Or maybe you're even averse to affirmations. You think that they're kind of silly, that you don't really see the value of them and why use affirmations. And when evaluating how affirmations work and how they can transform yourself, your life, your relationships, it's important to understand what I mean by affirmations, first of all, so that we're talking about the same thing, and also how to use them. So when I'm talking about affirmations, I'm talking about the things that we're connected with and connected to in the present moment. So it's not about talking in the future tense. It's not about talking about things that we don't want. For instance, some people affirm what they don't want. And that doesn't work because the subconscious mind doesn't really have the capacity to process, whether you're saying not or you're saying, yes. So you're saying not that or that is the same because you're bringing up the energy of the thing that you're talking about. So my first recommendation is when you create an affirmation to talk in the present sense and to talk in the present moment about what feels essentially something tangible for you, something that you can believe in. So sometimes when we say an affirmation and we stretch beyond what we can perceive to be possible, it's not useful because it's going to trigger a lot of different fears in our system. So instead, if you can basically affirm things that really you can connect to. The second part is really when you're repeating an affirmation, you're not repeating it in a programmatic or repetitive fashion that's not connected to the affirmation. So it's all about feeling. It's not about mind. It's not about basically using a mental process of saying, oh, I feel happy now that, my relationship is great. Or I feel that I love my life, or I love my life. That, if you feel that and if you connect to that, then that's great. If you're connecting to it mentally in your third chakra and not really feeling it, then it's not going to really bring about the kind of results that you want, because affirmations are there to shift your energy, to transmute your energy so that it aligns with what you're saying, so that what you're saying is resonant inside of you, integrated, congruent, coherent in all parts of you. So when you're saying an affirmation that you can get behind, meaning that, you're not too triggered by it, doesn't feel like, well, that's just not possible that it will happen, then if you can just let yourself feel it deeply and then connect at all levels of your system, meaning all of your chakras, how do you feel about saying that in your first chakra, in your second chakra, in your third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and up? And as you do that, you're integrating. You're actually starting to experience that reality, to embody it, to feel it more deeply. And the miracle of doing that is that not only are you, again, now more resonant with this energy, all of the beliefs, all of the fears, all of the recordings, memories, and anything else in your system that is not aligned with that affirmation is going to come up. So sometimes people will feel uncomfortable when saying affirmations because of that. If you can stay with that discomfort and realize that it's part of the process of alignment, integration, coherence, congruence, and that it can take time, it can happen over time, then that's going to allow you to work through those, little hiccups, those little parts of yourself, that child parts of self, for instance, that are not in alignment with the reality that you want and that are stuck in the past, right? So anything that's not in alignment with something you want to affirm is stuck in the past. It's stuck in a recording from yourself in childhood, from other people that you know from your ancestors, your family members, your friends, the collective consciousness, past lives, if you believe in those. And that's not what you're affirming right now. So you want to liberate that energy, because that energy is not aligned with what you're wanting to create, what you're wanting to experience, what you're wanting to embody, to feel, to be. So essentially, when you start to do that and you create alignment in your system and integration, then the process of the affirmation starts to really clear a lot of energy and activate a lot of energy. And now that which you want, which is what you're affirming, for instance, I love my life, or I feel wonderful, or I feel peaceful now that my relationship, is harmonious, or I feel good, and I feel abundant, or I feel healthy, I feel vibrant, whatever it is that you're affirming. After doing all of this work and this integration and this clearing, now it becomes more your reality in present time, and you feel more and more of that. And now you're experiencing that on a consistent basis, and you're able to essentially further integrate that into your being and into your relationships and into your realm of experience over and over and over again. So if you find an affirmation that connects with you and that is a reflection of the reality that you want to embody, and you repeat it as the things from the past that are saying, no, you can't have this, it's not possible, or another reality that you don't want coming up, as you become aware of these and clear them, then there'll be less and less of that in your daily life. There'll be less and less of those experiences, less and less focus on those things that you don't want, and more focus, intentionality, and capacity to really experience the things that you want. So affirmations are very powerful. They work. It's just a matter of how you use them and how you empower yourself with them, and how you become aware of things that are not comfortable to become aware of, and how you embrace that, how you allow yourself to feel the discomfort, so that then you can clear the energy, and then new energy is available to you to create whatever you wish to create in your life. I hope this is helpful. And this week, on January the 8th, on Friday, at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 2 p.m. New York time, we will be having a workshop on affirmations, the power of affirmations to transform your life and yourself. And this will be live streamed on Insight Timer. So please join us and come and experience with us this transformation. We will be doing different exercises, and we'll also talk about what we talked about today and more in terms of how you can really harness the power of affirmations. Sending you lots of love. Bye.